welcome to Outdoors with Nat. Today we are going to be walking up One Tree Hill, and this is part of the Centennial Trail, which is a 100-kilometre trail that runs around Canberra, and we're right up in the northwest corner here, and we're going to walk this section just as an up and back. It's a popular day walk, and it's about 4.6 kilometres, and it should take 1.5 hours each way. It's about a 3-hour walk in total, and there is car parking here, but if you just go down the street a little bit, there's a proper car park and you're not going to chew up and wreck the edge of the road here. So let's get started on our walk for today. Here we are at the main entrance to the track heading up the hill. There is a couple of tracks just off to the right hand side as you're making your way along, but they're not to be taken. They lead to private property, and so here we're going to follow the Centennial Trail markers all the way along the side and up to the top. So you can see here that the trail's heading along this middle section and there's a fence on either side, and that's because this, although it is officially managed by Parks Land and on that side, it is then subleased out, and so it's a private access into those areas. And there's a few other reserves like Kilney side, which is just over towards the right here, is also a closed reserve. So you've got to stay on the trail and stay inside the fences for this walk. The yellow bit is public land officially, but then it's been subleased back to a private owner, and therefore there's no public access and no right of access to this land, even though it's officially under the government's control. And so then we have this very narrow pathway which we're following our way along, which is providing the public access, and we're fenced in on either side, and so that gives us access up to One Tree Hill Lookout, which is up here. We have the new suburb of Taylor going in below us. This land was yellow box red gum woodlands, and it's been taken over by the suburbs, and you can see they've left a few small patches in between, but really this was a relatively high conservation area, and it's been turned into suburb because the Suburban Land Agency has control over that, and they don't seem to follow the same environmental restrictions that other organisations do. So here we have our intersection to go up to the top of One Tree Hill to the left as you're making your way in from Hall, or you can go straight ahead and that will take you along the Centennial Trail around to the Northern Border campsite, and then eventually over Oakey Hill there and around the back, and then it works its way. We've got Old Joe Hill and Gururu Hill, which the Centennial Trail goes along the bottom of. Then it goes up Mount Majura, over Mount Ainslie, and then round back down to the south side of Canberra over there. The rain's really set in now, and we're just sitting underneath the sign, which is over there, and getting a bit of shelter under here. But we're having some lunch, avocado, some snacks, muesli bar, the usual stuff, and pretty happy. Although it's pretty wet. So here we are at the top of One Tree Hill. It's pretty wet now, so thanks for watching Outdoors with Nat. Check out my other videos over there, and have a great outdoor adventure.